Hi, Thrifty Tim here. I'm back with you for my weekly spins for over the past week, from last Friday through yesterday. I'll let you know right now that I didn't read nearly as much as I did for last week's big problem. Thing was my migraines are really rough this week. Well, it's because on Monday they changed some medications on me and for me to try one, and it was just kicking my butt. I couldn't do much Tuesday or Wednesday or yesterday, so I'm calling my neurologist today. She told me to let her know if it doesn't do anything for me or if it makes matters worse. So I'll be calling her in a little while, or probably this afternoon. And so with that said, let me just start showing you what I've read or what I've spun over the past week. The first one is Eddie Rabbit, Love Lines. Yes, all these are country. I'll just let you know that right now. I know there are some people that don't like country, but I like country, especially classic country. This is has another Pour Me Another Tequila on it, and Love Line and Suspicions. I think those are like hits from it, and it's on Electra from 1979. The tracks on it are Pour Me Another Tequila, Gone Too Far, Love Line, One and Only One, Suspicions, So Fine, I Will Never Let You Go Again, Amazing Love, It's Always Like the First Time, and the last song on side 2 is I Don't Want to Make Love with anyone else but you. Okay, the next one is Kenny Rogers, and this one I have a couple other copies of this one, but I couldn't find them they didn't pop up at the time I was going through my records. So this is 10 Years of Gold. This is on United Artists. It's from see if I can see a date on here. Oh, no, that's not a date. Let me just pull this out fast and look. Okay, it's from 1977. It's on United Artists, as I said. And tracks on it are on side 1 is Ruby Don't Take Your Love to Town, Reuben James, But You Know How I Love You, Something's Burning, and just dropped in, of course, all those are songs that you do with first edition. Side 2 has Lucille, Daytime Friends, All the Feelings Good, Love Lifted Me, and Today I Started Loving You Again. So that's all them from all the tracks from this, and most of them are hits. So okay, so then some more Kenny Rogers. This is his greatest hits. This is on Liberty from 1980. And see, I have around every one of his albums from the 70s and 80s now. So side 1 has The Gambler. Of course, that was a big hit. Then Lady. Don't Fall in Love with the Dreamer. Ruby Don't Take Your Love to Town. She Believes in Me. And Card of the County. That's all side 1. So you can tell that. So see that's really packed with hits. Side 2 is Lucille, You Decorated My Life, Reuben James, Love the World Away, Every Time Two Fools Collide, and Long Arm of the Law. I really like this on long arm of the lawn here, but you see this is full of its also. Now this one is an interesting one. This is another Kenny Rogers. It's like it's from the Preston, Germany, but it's Kenny Rogers. It's called country western. Kenny Rogers, Ruby, don't take your love to town. Well, it's supposed to be it's supposed to it's just mainly a compilation of some of the songs. Well, side one is trying just as hard. Ruby, don't take your love to town. Heed the call. Y'all got to help each other. And pump for my little lady. Side two is trying just as hard. Ruby, don't take your love to town. Heed the call. Oh, and here it says heed the call instead of heed the call. We all got to help each other and pump for my little lady. Did you see? Notice something right there? There's two side ones here. Yet they have the labels for side one and side two on it, but flip it over to side two. It plays just the same songs as side one. Side two is supposed to have Where Does Rosie Go, Sunshine, Reuben James, Loser, and Church Without a Name. Oh. Okay, the next one is the Marshall Tucker Band. This is A New Life. This is one of their earlier albums, and it's from, what is it now? I'm not seeing it. I might have to pull it out for that. It's on Capricorn Records. Oh, it's from 1974. And you notice it's a gatefold. And the tracks on here are A New Life, Southern Woman, Blue Ridge Mountain Sky, and two-step. That side one. Side two is Another Cruel Hot Love, You Ain't Fooling Me, 24 Hours at a Time, which is a song I really like by them, and Fly, Eagle, Fly. So this is a real good album. Now here's one that's on Pickwick. It's and you know, Pickwick's pretty much known for just doing reissues. And that's true with this one too. This is the Good Time Songs of Glenn Campbell. It's a 2 LP set, and I'm just checking on here. Okay, but it's a gatefold. The back set. And the tracks on here are A Satisfied Mind, Truck Driving Man, There's More Pretty Girls Than One, Raining on the Mountain, Kentucky Means Paradise, Very Lonesome Blues, Lonesome Jailhouse Blues, 100 Miles Away from Home, Long Black Limousine, Poor Boy Looking for a Home, Only the Lonely, Let Me Tell You About Mary, Through the Eyes of a Child, Same Old Places, Prima Donna, Can't You See I'm Trying, Woman's World, Heartaches Can Be Fun, and That's Alright. So, okay, next one is some more Glenn Campbell. This one is Houston, I'm coming to see you. And it's from 1974 on Capitol Records. This is so the tracks on here on side one are Houston, I'm coming to see you from him, but that was the song for him. Too Many Mornings, Lovesick Blues. Yesterday when I was young, that's a real good one. If I remember it, that one was a hit for him. And Love Light is the last one on side one. Then on side two is No Love at All. I have a couple other albums with that song on. One is Lynn Anderson doing it, and I think the other one was B.J. Thomas, and it was hits for both of them. So, and then after that is Honestly Loved, Bonaparte's Retreat, If I Were Loving You, and a Beautiful Love Song. That's it. So that's all on that album. So now for the last one of this album, it's Charlie Daniels Band, and it's Million Mile Reflections. It's on Epic Records. It's from 1979. And the songs on here are Passing Lane, Blue Star, Jitterbug, Behind Your Eyes, and Reflections at side one. Side two, most around everyone has heard this song, which is The Devil Went Down to Georgia, Mississippi, Blind Man, and Rainbow Ride. Well, that's all I have for you for this time around. I'll be back again next Friday with another weekly spin. So until then, take it easy and keep on rocking.